through. The flight so far is going well. We've just had the tray table of shame, not too much today, just 2 beer Moretti's, and a coffee for Janice and some water. Right, we have arrived, so if you've just watched this, you're probably thinking, and this is a little bit bitty. Well, it is going to be a little bit bitty. It's 24 hours in Zante, I'm going to be calling it, in the Greek islands. So we've just had the flight over. We've just got a nice taxi from the airport. We're staying in Laganas. It's really, really lively. Now, looking out there, if anyone's watched the In-Betweeners movie, it's like the In-Betweeners movie. I'm feeling a little bit old, but that's fine. Everyone's polite and everything. You'll see what I mean later. We'll take you around, and we're staying in the Hotel Aurora, which is just on the outskirts of the town. So the town is down there, a 20-minute walk, and it's no hills or anything, so it's fine. It is hot, so I recommend you take some water. This is our room, so we're going to show you around our room. So we've got two single beds put together. The lady, nice maid's going to come and give us some more pillows. We've got air conditioning, which is what you need. It's 28 degrees out there. I'll take you out there in a minute. Plenty of plug sockets, so you've got a plug socket there, which I've got my toothbrush on charge. Janice laid out her stuff here. We've got a TV, which is excellent. You can't go wrong with a TV, and a fridge. We brought some snacks with us. Plenty of hanging space. We're only here for 2 nights, so it's perfect. I've got my toiletries. 2 sockets next to the bed is what you need. And yeah, it's basic but to the point. How much was this room for 2 nights, Janice? The room
was about 60.
About £60 for 2 nights, you know, £30 a night, so what do you expect really? And, oh, who's this guy? And that's it. And the sink, there's a shower, no shower clip, but yes, 30 quid a night. Okay, the only emotional bit, which I'm probably going to find out in a minute, toilet paper. Yeah, they don't, I'm not seeing any signs, but they don't like you putting toilet paper down the toilet, which is a bit worrying. But alright, let's go and have a look out the balcony. And we've been to the shop and they take cards, unlike Montenegro. So we've got 2 bottles of water off the EasyJet crew, looked after us well. Thank you to EasyJet again for a fantastic on-time flight. As normal, they're great. We've got some water, some fizz and some beers, and my old tried and tested, it ain't Boeing, we're not going, water bottle, but we flew Airbus today. 321 Neo it was. And then out here we've got our balconies. Yeah, £60 for 2 nights, you know. Can't go wrong really. Won't go on too long. Copyright. See, I won't record too long because of copyright. There's some music playing, but it is hot out here. It is hot, to give you the impression. Right, we'll see you shortly. We're just going to go and have something to eat, have some food, have some lunch, because we really didn't have any breakfast. We had some snacks and some crisps on the plane, didn't we, Janice?
Yeah.
And we had some crisps and cheese and thing toasty, but we're going to go and get some snacks. Right, we'll take you with us to lunch. See you in a bit. Right, so just left outside the building there. It's the main road. That's back to the airport. It's only a few minutes. So that complex over there we can use. I'll go here if you want.
Well, let's walk a little bit further. Look, it looks lovely. I wouldn't mind coming back in tonight if we're tired. It'd be nice and shady back.
Don't want to walk too far in the daylight.
We'll just walk 5 minutes.
More filming. So it's about 20 minutes to town that way. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm too hot.
We'll just walk for 5 minutes.
And the bars, restaurants are all in town. You can hire some quad bikes as well. Didn't bring my driving license, so didn't think about it. Could have got some quads, some Hot Wheel rentals. Right, I'll shut you down for now and do some filming later. Well, we're going to take you into Laganas a bit later. We've just gone down the road and had Greek salad. Didn't do a lot of filming there because a lot of people there. So I'm going to sign out now. Very, very lively place, and we'll take you for a walk into Laganas town centre tonight, and then tomorrow where we're going to go to Tsilivi. To Tsilivi, going to go and have a look there and check out lunch there. So it's going to be like that for me. But I'll see you later when we walk into Laganas and have a look around. I'm back again. I know when I last left you I said that we were going to be heading into Laganas and we're going to have a bit of siesta because we were up at 2 o'clock this morning. We decided to, in our hotel pool bar, because the 2 hotels over there are linked to this one, and they got some funky music going and bars and bar games, and drink as much as you can for 20 euros for an hour. Yeah, that's fine if you're about 30 years younger, 40 years younger for me. 40, I feel old now. So at the moment we found this quiet pool, and it is a nice quiet pool. So Janice is just chilling, And I am now relaxing by the pool, taking in the scenery. I may even go in myself shortly. Yep. So obviously next see us at Laganas, or you next see me in the pool. But I don't want all my YouTube followers to think that Janice needs to send in the life belt because someone's just gone down to the beach and found a beached well and placed him in the local swimming pool. Isn't that right, Janice? Because I've not taken my top off to upset anyone here, because I could upset a few people here with this. Bought and paid for. Right, getting to oh yeah, very nice here, very nice. Not sure I'm going to label this 48 hours in Zante. Oh, I think
60 hours actually.
well, maybe 60. That's too technical. I should just do 24 hours in 24 hours in Janice, then with a cross across it, and go 24 hours in Zante. Let me come up with a thumbnail for that. See if I can get away with that one. Right, get back to you soon. So we're back with you. We're testing this out now. I'm going. See me watching. See, I've got the stick, and the little end bit on the stick is meant to be waterproof. I think we tried it before. There you go, Janice. He's going to take that bit, and that's it. Point it away. There's the camera. And
Okay.
then, away you go, and go for a swim.
Come on then, Anthony.
In a bit.
Right, here goes then. Not that you're going to see much really, it's only a pool. There's no fish or anything, or coral. But anyway, you'll see some tiles. Right, let's go.
Wet that. I know, it's a joke, Janice. Yeah, right, so yeah, that seemed to work. I'll see if I keep that in or not. Let me dry this out. That's a good test for the waterproof camera. That's 1 minute 30 seconds of your life you won't get back. Right, speak to you in a minute. Hi, how's it going? We're back here day 2, so I didn't do any more filming after the swimming pool yesterday. We didn't go out into Laganas. We went out and found a really nice bar. I can't remember the name of it. Achilles, right next door to the Aurora Hotel, and that was really nice, traditional. So we had a meal there and had an early night. Now, the Aurora Hotel, if you are staying here in Laganas, it does say it's centrally located. Now, we've just walked for about 5 minutes, and you can't see the town. So my phone tells me it's a 20-minute walk. So just be prepared to walk. Now later today, so if you come in here, I recommend, if you're like 18 to 25, they're probably not watching this, but anyone older than 25, I don't recommend Laganas. You're probably not going to have the Zante experience. So what we've done is, because it was a cheap hotel we're staying at, the hotel's like 30 euros a night, I don't mind writing that off. And I've booked us a place called in Tsilivi, what's it called, Janice? Tsilivi, slightly north of here. Now that is traditional family sort of town. Probably have more people our sort of age group there. So we're going to go there. We check in there at 3 o'clock, but we're going to go there earlier and have some lunch there. Leave our bag at reception. They know we're arriving at midday. Going to leave our bags at reception, and then go and have some nice lunch there. And we've got I've booked us. It's only £60 for the night. I booked us a superior double room with a terrace and a garden view. So we're going to go and sit with our bottle of Prosecco and have the view. So we'll take you into town now, and I'll do some more filming as we approach town, because there's no point doing filming now because there's nothing really to see apart from a main road.
Right, it looks like it's stopped.
Oh, it's handy to know. Taxi rank's just here for later. So we're at the end of the strip now. Yeah, so if you come in here, clubbing, it'll be quite good. Oriental Garden. Looks as though this would probably be hiving with activity in the evenings.
Yeah.
We're coming out in the day because it's nice and quiet. I said it would be quite quiet. Right, I'm going to stop the camera again. Don't like to get too many people on the pictures because people don't really want to see themselves on YouTube. So this is the end of the strip. So yeah, 18 to 25 year olds, this is be a buzzing, absolutely buzzing, thriving town. I think people have a lot of fun here. For senior citizens like myself, we're going to go and try a different resort today, and I think we're going to have a whole different experience of Zante in a different resort. Yeah, the place we're staying, the Senses Hotel, it's 350 metres from the beach and 100 metres from the town centre. I'll take you for a walk around there later. But this is pretty much the strip. If I see anything of any interest in Laganas, I'll turn the camera on. We're going to go and find somewhere to go and have some breakfast. Fancy a large glass of orange juice, but everywhere seems closed at the moment. So I may end up going back towards the hotel. I've seen a bakery there, and maybe go and get a coffee and a cake there. Right, so we walk down the strip. So I've just timed that. That was 14 minutes from the hotel to the beach. Not too bad. And we're going to have some filming on the beach. And go and get some breakfast. Right, I'll do some more filming when I'm on the beach. There you go, that's a nice beach there. Nice calm seas, isn't it, Jenny? Yeah, it's a nice beach. Oh, music. I'm gonna have to turn this one off. Don't want to get copyright. I think they're going out on a boat experience. There's all beach huts and stuff down the beach. The beach looks absolutely gorgeous. I bet you this place would be rammed later. Looks really, really good. Okay, let's take a walk back. spotted a couple of places to go and get some breakfast and get some orange juice and some coffee and us. So carrying on from our last time we saw you, we were in Laganas. Now we have just moved to a place called Tsilivi. This has been recommended by an old work colleague of mine, Mr. Mark Westlake. He loves it here. So we've booked a senses apartment. It's a little bit more expensive than the last one that we had. So you've got a wardrobe through there. You've got your nice shower toilet in there with the shower head that actually stands up. Loads of spare toilet rolls up there that I think they've accounted that I'm coming. See, look at that, look at them. There's plenty there. There's one for each butt cheek. And we've got a nice mirror, mini bar here. And we've stocked up with some water and some fizz, which we're going out for lunch now. Don't know who he is. There's Janice. We've got plenty of plug sockets in the room, which is good. So we've got two. We've got our two-way USBs anyway, and my electric toothbrush. Look, a nice little chair, table. I'm going to put some cream on in a minute, and then our view. Air conditioning's not working at the moment, but they're sending someone up to come and have a look at it. I think it's the remote control, because the remote control they've said is a universal remote control, and it's not turning on and off. And I think the giveaway, it says 103 on the back, and we're 606, is it? 602? 306. So I think that's a little bit of a telltale. Plus I've checked the sensors up there. They seem to be okay. So let's have a little view from the balcony. It's our balcony. Not one club beat sound. In the other place we were going. And that was my impression of dance music there. Beach is a couple of minute walk that way. Town centre's to the left. We're going to take you with us. We're going to go and get some lunch. Do some filming down Laganas, down Tsilivi strip. See you soon. Yeah, so he said to come out, turn right, and it takes you down to the beach. So let's go and have a look. Now, in comparison, walking down here now, it's quite calm. What are your first impressions, Anna?
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice. I think the other way, we've got a list of recommended tavernas that the nice lady has recommended for us to go and visit. And she's also recommended this place up here on the corner for if you want some live music and entertainment in the evenings. I'm not too worried about that. And there's the Tuid Admiral Hotel. Right, I'm going to switch you off now, and we'll turn you back on when we get to the beach. Alright, take it, the beach is down here. Yeah, I can see why yeah, that's the one that sold you. Yeah, that's it. Fresh ice cream, zero, Cavalier bar, pub, entertainment and stuff, live music and things. ABBA tribute night, guitar, and we head down towards the beach. I can see why Mark likes it. Down towards the beach, we are on the flight path. There's a TUI 737 800. Yeah, it's not a Max, it's an 800. You can see by the shape of the engines on the back. That's a bit of an anorak when it comes to planes, if anyone follows my flight sim. And there's a lovely taverna, so we'll probably be ending up in this one here, I take it, Janice.
We'll just have a look at the beach.
Oh no, I'm going to have a look at the beach, yeah. This is what we paid for. So it's like £60 it was to move to this resort for the night, for the room. It's a really nice room. The lady's going to get back to us tonight about 7 o'clock to see if we can have a late checkout. Yes, so this is really good. I can see why Mark likes it. I like this I get, and when you get a good vibe about a place, I'm definitely getting a good feel about this place. It looks really nice. Let's take a walk up the beach, Janice.
Faith in Zante, you can tell Dave and Marie.
I won't go too close to this for the music, for copyright, so I'll turn that off in a minute. Yeah, very nice, like it here. We're going to take a walk around the corner, but I'm going to turn you off because I don't want to get copyright for any music. I've just stopped for some lunch, the snack on the beach, so I've got myself a pint of beer, got half a litre of white wine, which is like €6, bottle of water. Got to keep hydrated in this heat. Janice got the same, so Janice has gone for homemade tiramisu with some bread. We've got some olives, and I've gone for the fried white bait with some chips. It's only €12. They're fantastic. I can't not recommend this place enough. This is the resort of Tsilivi. I can't pronounce it, but Laganas was really nice. But we'll do a full rundown later on between the two resorts, can't we, Janice? We'll sit down and do a rundown resort, but at the moment I'm preferring this resort. How about you?
Yes, I mean, we've had, well, we'll review it properly later. I mean, the food has been gorgeous in Laganas. The place itself is very hospitable, friendly people.
It's for younger clientele.
Yeah.
This is more relaxed here. Right, we'll get back to you in a bit. I'm going to sit back and eat my food. Look at this. And we'll go through pricing as well, on how much this trip cost us. We've got to take into account on that pricing as well. The extra £60 for the extra hotel room. So that's whacked it up a bit, but it still came out very, very cheap. Speak to you all soon. Bye-bye. Right, smile, Janice. We're in Zante. What have we just been given for free?
A litre of wine and a huge bottle of
So
water.
we have got to plug this place, and I'm looking at it. Aris, tell me something about Aris. The food, the staff. Give me a review.
Well, I would have left it a 5-star review without being given wine and water for free. It's got a lovely ambience, it was local, the food menu was fantastic. We shared a prawn cocktail which was huge.
Which we'll see on our video before. Yeah.
Which, more than enough for 2 people, we even left some. So much so. We were thinking we might have that as a starter and then have a main course. No chance. Yeah, we'll be back. We will be back here in this resort, and we'll be back to this taverna.
And we'll have a roundup video coming soon. Right, we're gonna go. Signing out. Right, we're back with you. It's our last day here in our 48 hours in Zante. Now, the nice lady in the hotel we're staying at, because we booked a superior room, but she's given us a normal standard double room. Done that, so tactically we can check out at 5 o'clock today, so she's basically not charging us for a late checkout, and she's organised a taxi back to the airport at 5. So it's our last day. We're going to walk down the strip and we're going to take you to lunch with us. I'm fancying something traditionally Greek today, so let's see what we got. I think I like a moussaka and things. Alright, I'll spin you around. As I said, probably in between you probably see a little footage of me having a few beers. We had a restaurant and a lovely meal up here, which we're going to walk past. Now, compared to the two results, we're going to give you a rundown in a bit. Myself and Janice will give you a rundown of Laganas. We'll give you a rundown of Tsilivi. Turtles, yeah, it's the home of the turtles around here. This place has been recommended. That place has been highly recommended by the landlady in the hotel just back there. That place was recommended, wasn't it, Janice?
Yes, it was.
On the list, but we're going to have a walk down. Oh, gotta keep going, keep talking and before I get copyright with that music. Don't let the algorithm of YouTube pick up that music and get any kind of copywriting. Alright, I'm gonna turn you off for a minute. Okay, we're walking down the strip a bit more, so across the road we've got Asian Feast, that look quite nice. Now this is the restaurant that we were in last night. I cannot state again, if you come into Tsilivi, how do you pronounce it? Tsilivi? Come here. The staff are very, very friendly. The food is fantastic, absolutely gorgeous. And have a look. Well, I've got a clear head, and we were sat just there. Said I was going to give them a good review, and I will. This 10-star review for food, staff, and everything in there. Absolutely, isn't it, Janice? 10-star?
Absolutely. Yes.
Let me just show the menu. Have a look at that. And I like menus with pictures. But we shared the prawn cocktail salad, which is €15.90. Easily enough for two people. Fantastic. Alright, let's go onwards then. Okay, I'm filming now. Videoing now, just to see lit up the strip. Now, what was the next one on that list, Janice? What was the next one on that list? Right, I'm going to stop filming now because it's quieting down, but I think the strip just merges into the next town along. I can't remember what it's called. Janice just confirmed it's Planos. So I think they were two separate resorts, but they merge into one. I don't think there's much else going on down here until we get to Planos, and it's really hot, Janice.
We'll just walk to the end of this strip.
We walk to the end of the strip and then we turn back because it is hot.
To be honest, there's one of the tavernas on the list.
Okay, we'll go there then,
And the
if
other
it's
one
open.
we haven't seen yet is
I've seen something that I do like, and if I was here a few more days, I would have bought this on day one. And I'm looking right at it. That I would have bought you on day one. Doesn't look like it's open, does it? Oh, it does, yeah. We'll go there. Okay, we're gonna. That's recommended. The Danos. Right, we're gonna have lunch in Danos. How's that sound?
And
recommended by our landlady.
yeah, and the other one is Romulus.
Romulus. Where's that then?
Well, it could be somewhere near here, I think.
Tsilivi. See? Tsilivi. Put down in the comments how you're meant to pronounce it, write it phonetically. I am dyslexic, so I do struggle to read it. So, Tsilivi Bazaar. Tsilivi in Panos. Right, very nice. We'll do a rundown when we're sitting down with food. Well, I'm going to turn you off now, because there's not really too much more going on down here, apart from I'm hot, which is good. It's what you pay for. I think we've run down some prices as well. No, so the extra hotel was an extra £60 cost, but it pretty much saved the trip moving from Laganas to here, because you get to see both resorts and you get to see the other side. You get to see the lively part and you get to see the unlively part. Now everyone's going to be asking, how much did it cost us? Well, we tend to go on EasyJet website a few days before and see what's available. And if you leave it right to the last minute, they do dramatically drop their prices, flight prices. So hotels and everything, including the other hotel, probably looking about $120 each, which isn't too bad for a 2-night break, including flights. And with that, because we're EasyJet Plus members, we get 2 lots of hand luggage and overwing exit seats. Now, good for vegans here as well. Right, walking back. Now we're going to find somewhere to go and have some lunch and something to eat. Our flight is at 7:20 this afternoon. As I said, the lovely lady's given us a checkout and arranged a taxi at 5 o'clock for free, because we booked the superior room, but she's given us a normal room to compensate for the late checkout. So that's great. So we've got our room, we've not had to unpack, we just can relax, we can have showers, so that's nice. There's a nice plane going up there. Catch you at lunchtime. Right, now we're with you, we're in the bar, don't remember the name of the place, and we've got a couple of beers and some water. Just ordered, had some halloumi. And Janice is going for the seafood spaghetti. They've said that it's going to take about half an hour, because it's all fresh fish, mussels and everything there. Fantastic. But as we're here, we've got a bit of time. We thought I'd do our reviews on the 2 resorts. So first one we're going to talk about is Laganas. Now I'm going to start, and then Janice can come in. Emotional, but if I was 18 years old, say 23 years old, I would absolutely love that place. Agreed?
Yes, it caters for 18 to 22.
Yeah, okay, I've gone on a year.
Is that age.
Everyone was younger than our son, and he's 28.
Yeah.
Even he would have felt old. I felt ancient.
It's not like there was a lot of young people. It was 99%.
Now,
young people.
As far as the locals go, absolutely every single local we met was hospitable. We went in and had a lovely Greek salad the first day. Gorgeous salad, gorgeous owner, very friendly. And the owner of the hotel, so accommodating, upgraded our room straight away. They just looked at us and thought, I'm not putting these two in a basic room. So they upgraded our room. Then we went, had a meal with the place next door. We didn't even look at the reviews. What was the meal like?
That evening.
Yeah, that evening.
With Achilles. We could well recommend Achilles Taverna.
Oh, fantastic.
He
the
was
owner.
so friendly, open, welcoming. Real gorgeous meal we've had there. Perfect. Portions are very, very large. Actually, we probably could have shared one of the dishes. I had gorgeous fried grilled calamari.
He gave us half a litre of wine on the house and a jug of limoncello, and then I paid the bill and I tipped him. I gave him a nice tip, probably about 10 euros, I think, because I just was impressed.
12.
I was impressed with everything. And then he bought a piece of cake. You're not going yet, he said.
And we had complimentary starters.
Yeah, complimentary starters.
We had some tomatoes on like bruschetta bread. Very nice. But it was a lovely restaurant. Well recommend Achilles.
But we need to round up Laganas. 18 to 22, go there. My age, getting close to retirement, don't go there.
Yeah. I mean,
end of.
At the beach, we had
nice.
breakfast, and the lovely waitress said, because you've had a gorgeous Greek yogurt I had with fruits breakfast, she said you can use complimentary use of the sun loungers and umbrellas all day. So, a lot of positives. But
Very
for
positive.
us,
Yeah.
I think after about the age, certainly once you get to mid-20s onwards, you'd feel old.
So, decided to move to the next resort, which is
Tsilivi.
And I booked the Senses Hotel. Now, moving here as a first time person coming to Zante, I would have had a different experience if I stayed in Laganos, and I would have gone home and probably said, I'm not going back to Zante again. Now, I'm coming back to Zante again. I could easily do 2 weeks in this resort. The hotel owner has bent over backwards to accommodate us. She's sorted us out with a late checkout tomorrow, so we've had a superior room. She's downgraded us to a double room, but we've got a 5 o'clock checkout for it, and we got a lovely view. And every place we've been to go and see at the seafront, all the places she's gone to recommend, has been amazing. 100%, I'll come back here.
We've not only not had a bad meal, we've had exceptional food everywhere. Everywhere has been gorgeous. The feta cheese has never tasted nicer. The tomatoes have never tasted tastier. The Kalamata olives are delicious.
My halloumi.
Go on, you carry on.
My halloumi I've just eaten. I could have eaten double the amount, and I just said I could have halloumi and chips for my tea, but you know, that typical Brit chips. Oh, salad, sorry. I'm meant to be losing weight. Halloumi and salad.
Well, we did last night. We had a prawn salad that filled both of us up.
Yeah,
and we had some over.
I'll be adding the video from my phone in the clip so they can see. And they were, last night, so good to us. They gave us a free jug of wine and free, I don't know, water. They wanted to give us the meal for free, and I was like, no, I'm not having it. No, I will pay my way. They're like, yeah, we've just had a look at your YouTube channel, you do reviews, we'll give you the whole meal for free. You give us a good review. And we said, we don't do that. I said, we want to pay our way, but they knocked off the jug of wine. We'll take a jug of wine off them. No. The wine's cheap, isn't it?
We've only been here 2 nights, but we've packed a lot in because we had a very early flight and we've got a late flight tonight. But we've really managed to utilise the time well, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. I'll come back again. So round up with costings, flights and the change of hotel. Originally the costings were lower. We had to pay an extra £60 for this new hotel. So about £120 each. Flights and hotel for 2 nights. You can't argue with that, can you? EasyJet flights out and 2 days in the sun, 48 hours in Zante. Right, I'm going to get back to you shortly, do some filming of our food when it comes out, because it's going to be deserving of filming, because he says it's going to take half an hour to make. So it's going to get filmed, Janice. Okay, we'll get back to you when the food arrives. Right, Janice's food has turned up.
Yes.
Seafood, spaghetti. Look at that.
Wow.
And I've got the mixed grill. Well, we'll go and ask him for another plate, and I'll ask him for another beer. Alright, we're back with you here now. We're back at the airport We're back at the airport. Where are we back at the airport? So are waiting for our flight, so it's been a great trip so far. So we are going to be getting on the plane, and then we're going to be heading back to Gatwick, aren't we, Janice?
Yeah, we are.
So watch out for the takeoffs and landings and stuff that most people enjoy. Right, we're here at the airport on our way home. We are flying back on Tango Golf. About 12-year-old aircraft with EasyJet, CFM56 engines, an absolutely beautiful aircraft. Proud to be flying this one back. Enjoying the time here. Last time in Zante, did you enjoy your holiday, Janice?
Yeah, did.
Yeah, I've had a few drinks. I need to sleep on the way back. Although it may be important to me to sleep. More important is we're going to get home safely with EasyJet. Take care, everyone. I'll catch you soon. Right, the boarding complete, so we're just about to get pushed back here in Zante. Absolutely brilliant so far. Got quite a few empty seats. Janice is happy. That's the important thing. You happy?
Yeah.
I'm happy. Janice is happy. Right. Right, we're back on the aircraft here. Wizz Air just landed. We're going to be doing a little bit of backtracking. It's too late, isn't it? There we go. There we go. approaching to London Gatwick. Westerly runway, we're just over the channel at the moment. Heading for the Isle of Wight. And we'll fly down the coast. Here we go, we're back in the UK now. Thanks so much for watching, and that was 48 hours in Zante. Thank you to this man up here, my moderators, Mr. Paul Major and Mr. Mikey T. Big thank you for everyone who supports us. Hope you all like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. Not sure what we're going to do with the next video. It's all over the place at the moment. Oh no, I know what we're doing. My next day's off, we're going to the Isle of Man. So next week's video will be a flight, which is I'm looking forward to that, into the Isle of Man. That is A319 EasyJet. Oh, that's going to be a blast. And then we're going to do some videoing around the Isle of Man. We're going to get a £25 day pass, and then do some filming around the Isle of Man. So I'm an Ant Barber. Dennis is in bed. It's been a long day. I need to sign out. Good night, take care. Please be respectful in the comments. Catch you on the next video. Peace be all. Bye bye.